again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful and share a very interesting story with you.
I forgot to sync, so I'm going to sync on start in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to sync on options in 3, 2, 1. And out of options in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we have to kill these people.
So, we're going to do the other one, but I accidentally clicked the wrong mission, so we might as well just do it.
I think we should kill... Okay, wow. Whoa. I think we should quit this mission and go do the other one.
You actually do?
No, I'm kidding. Was that a nice joke?
That was a hilarious joke. I don't think I've ever heard a better one.
Okay, well anyways, I'm gonna finish my point.
Are you Louis C.K.? Because I think I see your penis. It's honestly incredible. The similarities between the two of you.
I do have a huge one, so that makes sense.
Both white. Both show people penises. I don't know.
Okay, now just walk away. Since apparently this one is like really hard.
Imagine that Chad music playing, the da 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 da. The Bring Me the Horizon song.
So, I'm gonna finish my point from earlier.
Well, you already told us why you hate anyone on the left.
Yes. Now I'm gonna get 2 people on the right. And my point on the right is kind of similar to yours. In the sense that I think a lot of people on the right are just kind of... not stupid, but... they... Wait, I guess I'll tell you after this.
The best the clan has ever seen.
The clan?
Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Okay, awesome. So some scholars will try to enter the execution area. I'm glad we helped that guy to figure that out, because we could have just seen that.
No, we couldn't have. I don't know why you're acting like this.
Sorry. So it's... I'm trying to think of the right word, because I don't think the right word is hypocritical, but it's...
I genuinely think it's, like, unempathetic.
It's... Well, I think a lot of Republicans don't understand the stuff that they ask. And I think that they have an idea of what they think the best society would look like, right? And it's not like racial anything like a lot of people like to throw around. It's just they have an idea of what the best society would look like. The problem is a lot of their opinions, it's almost as if they think it's not for them, right? So it's like, you know, they talk about and praising all this stuff of like...
Look, they added in a function to make fun of this guy.
Epic.
Watch. Look, I'm just like it, watch. Very progressive game.
Awesome. So it's like they...
Altair, first transabled assassin?
Epic. They have all these ideas of what a good society would look like, kind of like we said with like factory workers and stuff like that. Like I think a lot of Republicans know, like, yeah, that stuff is really good, right?
Yeah.
But it's almost as if they have the mindset of, well, it's good for other people to work.
So it's just what
but we don't want to.
What I was saying?
Yeah, exactly what we were saying, but I'm going to take it even a step further. It's even to the point where I think a lot of Republicans only care about money for themselves. Right? So they'll want to push their kids to work in all these jobs like there's 2 guards right there. You know, they'll push their kids to work in jobs like trades, right? Like electrician, stuff like that. Because that's where the money is, right? So they'll push their kids into these jobs and their careers, and that's what they'll tell their kids, like, well, this is the money is. You need to grow up and have a successful life. But the problem is they gauge success based on wealth. And it's wealth for them, right? Like, they want to put in the work for themselves to get wealth, They want to do all the jobs that will give them wealth, but they don't want to push their kids into works that I would argue are just as important, if not more important, to society, right? And then they'll sit there and complain about it, right? Like they'll be, they're not pushing their kids to get a job as like a teacher. Mm-hmm. They're not pushing their kids to get a job as, like a scientist, right? They're not pushing their kids to get a job in like liberal arts, because liberal arts doesn't make money. So for them, it's like, well, that's not important. But then who's the first people to complain when, like, liberals give their ideas and opinions into those subjects? It's a lot of Republicans. Mm-hmm. They're the first people to complain, like, well, how could we have let this happen? And it's like, oh, gee, I don't know. Because you've been, for the last 20 years, telling your kid that the only important thing in life is making money and not working in jobs that actually matter for society, for the well-being of a society. And guess what liberals have been doing for the last 20 years? They've been pushing their kids to get in jobs in liberal arts. They've been pushing their kids to get a job as teachers. They've been pushing their kids to get a job in science. They've been pushing their kids to get a job in history and all these other subjects, English. Well, surprise, surprise, now skip ahead 20 years or 30 years whenever boomers started having kids. Skip ahead. Now it's like all these, places are overrun with liberals, which I'm not even saying is a bad thing, but I'm just saying a lot of Republicans sit there and they complain to no end about it.
Well, because something liberals do better than Republicans is they try and teach their kids to do what will make them feel fulfilled.
Yes.
And try to, talk about happiness.
Yes,
and
what do you want to do that'll make you happy?
And I think Republicans think you can't have both.
Right.
They think you either have to be miserable and wealthy.
Yep.
Or you have to be working, 12 jobs. Or you either have to be miserable and happy, or you have to be happy but poor.
Yep.
But they think that having money will make you happy. So that's also a
but then they chase money and then they're not happy.
Right. But we should talk to this guy before.
I'll continue it.
To understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that would be...
No one calls me that.
Everyone calls you the One.
Majduddin enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
He's playing hide and seek.
Is Malik short for Malachi?
Oh, wait, no. So let's tell Jill what we figured out.
Okay.
So, you were not in the last part, probably, or two.
Uh-huh.
Not a lot happened, but we were talking about the Merchant King. That's the guy we're going after.
Okay.
His name's Madge.
Why are we going after him?
Because he's a dick.
Okay.
That's
perfect.
basically it. So he actually throws these massive parties and stuff. Wait, actually, did we already do
we already did that one.
I thought we did
one.
do that one already.
Not that guy. We're after...
Yeah, we're on Majd.
Majd seems to have goals of his own separate from those of his leader, Salad Man. He's Salad Alduin. He's executing innocent people, labeling them as enemies to the city. Yeah, so he's been just killing random people.
Well, Salad seems like a bad guy.
But they are enemies to the city, so it makes sense.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
exactly. Kind of like the looters, the anarchists, the rioters, and those who often have no idea what they're doing. There seems to be no method to his madness, and so now fear grips Jerusalem.
By the pussy.
Yeah, but no one knows when he or she might be dragged before his blade, and by his blade they mean,
Yeah.
Is he simply drunk with power, or is there some greater purpose I've yet to find?
By his blade, we mean his Trump Tower.
The scholars are likely to cause a disturbance at the entrance to the execution plaza. If I time my entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction. So then there's a little map that shows if you just walk in this
Are you
zigzag.
memorizing this map?
I think you guys
Jill,
should...
what did the map say?
It told you to follow the scholars. I think you guys...
Sex scholars?
Whoa,
Yeah, sex
I like
scholars.
those.
What, Jill? I want to read about Majd Alduin.
I think you guys should follow the scholars into the building.
What about the sex scholars? Should we follow them?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't want to follow them too closely. They might corner me.
Would that be
A
such
certain
bad thing?
some dumpster divers.
Oh, no.
A certain dumpster diver's defense.
guy
Well, I'm
named
just a
Brock.
sex scholar. Just a sex scholar. Majd Alduin is rumored to have reached his position through nefarious means. These rumors are likely true, as those who preceded him in the position all met with mysterious and untimely ends. The men from whom I learned this carried a map detailing today's execution. It will occur near the western edge of Solomon's Temple. Hey, everybody!
Hey!
They passed out the execution map and the execution brochures today. Did you get yours?
These maps are really unhelpful.
Wait, go click on that map again.
It just shows.
So I like how literally
like a YouTuber.
There is
thumbnail.
literally like one giant courtyard in this entire area. It's like, well, it's going to happen here in the only place with enough space to actually hold an execution.
I like how it's basically a YouTuber's thumbnail where they're like, 5 hidden details. Did you notice this? And they point to something and it's nothing.
It's nothing.
At least when I do a red circle, it means something.
Right.
I found a map detailing the location of the guards attending the execution. I would assume they're
Oh.
at the execution.
No.
I'm sorry. Also, this path, it makes you pass directly by like 3 of them.
No, this is a great path.
Okay, sorry about that.
This is an excellent path.
All right, Majdadin. Do you think it's Mahadadin?
I think it's
Probably.
Majd.
No,
Mad.
actually.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
probably Mod
I'm not
or
even going to
something.
try.
Mahad.
Maybe these names should be easier to pronounce.
Mad Adden.
There we go.
Enjoys lecturing. They probably think the same thing of our names, like Middle Eastern people. They're like, what is this Nathan? Like, they probably can't say it.
And they
That
call him
sounded
like
racist.
nuts.
How does that sound racist? I didn't even do an accent.
He sounded Italian.
I was just channeling Ezio. He enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing him. He then turns his back to the crowd.
Oh, I forgot. We were dealing with Syndrome.
What are these?
He likes monologuing.
Knowledge.
We haven't gotten those knowledge yet.
All right.
Okay, let's go kill
It
this
seems
dude.
there is to be an execution today. Oh yeah, the guy who got dragged off, by the way, his dad said he didn't do anything at all. He just got dragged off randomly.
Oh, really?
I can't wait to like go kill this guy. And he's like, no, stop. See, all these guys, they have too short of dicks. And in the Templar Kingdom future, you need to have at least a 6-incher. There's a method to what I'm doing here.
Do you think he's just killing... Do you think he's just killing people randomly?
No, I think that there's some
think-
reason that he's doing it.
I think, like you said, I think he's checking their dick size.
Yeah. Do you think, what if Malik looks over at the window and it's like, hello? Like just looking in through it.
All right, let's talk to Merrick.
I like this guy.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Are we still talking?
Apparently
Oh, okay.
not, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
To a more recent one.
I think it's interesting how different the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood operated here because Al-Mualim was like manipulating it. Because they say like they're following his will instead of the will of freedom.
Yeah, they
Stuff
have
like
like
that?
they have no idea what's actually going on,
Yeah.
and the leader is completely not transparent with them.
Yeah, whereas it seems like most of the other Assassin's leaders are transparent with their groups.
At least for the most part.
Yeah, for a decent amount.
Yeah, I can't really think of too many instances where they're not. I mean, Unity, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Unity's the one that comes to mind for me. Also, in Rogue, too, I feel like a lot of those leaders, like, were kind of dicks.
Yeah, it seemed like Achilles was not the best leader of the assassins.
No. Oh, we didn't follow the map to get in here.
Achilles tried his best. Hey, we didn't follow the sex scholars.
Yeah.
Well, we
We
haven't
did this wrong.
gotten there yet.
We need to go follow the sex scholars. Right now.
I'm looking for them.
That could be one right there.
Oh, go beat up that harasser dude.
Go
There's
grab and throw the
harasser.
harasser.
If I do that, it'll trigger a fight.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to have to do that.
Well, let's do it afterwards then.
I say a prayer for him.
Epic.
Okay, so where are these scholars?
I don't
They should
know.
be around here somewhere.
Ancestors' memory synchronized?
Now recording.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! You've no right to do that! Who do you take up? And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin: the harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Get down, because people are looking at you. We're gonna go around the other way. We're gonna go that way. Past the beggar dude.
Okay.
Whoa,
just
it's
walk.
Begga. No hard R, please.
And then we're getting past like this lady who apparently is...
Okay, I can see too much of your face, alright? So that guy shoved you, so that made you not anonymous.
Yeah, he shoved you into the guards.
I am so sick of like beggars
Me too.
in real life and in this game.
I think we should have blended into
Like,
the
come
crowd
on.
more.
There was no way to blend into the crowd, Jill.
Can Jilly play,
No.
please?
Fine, fine. You want... Jill wants to try.
You want to try it?
Jilly wants to try it.
You can't. You
Well,
have to let them kill you.
no. Whoa, no!
You have
no.
to let them kill you, otherwise
Okay.
we have to listen to him all over.
Okay.
I thought you could skip it.
Nope.
No. This is annoying. I'd say if this doesn't work, then we just like beat it by killing them.
Yeah, if this doesn't work and I
Just
fuck it up, you guys can
You said we
kill him.
beat it.
Well, we can do that. We could be like Michael Jackson and beat it. Okay, avoid like beggars and women.
Nate, what are your thoughts? Do you think Michael Jackson was innocent or guilty? I'm being serious.
I think he was misunderstood.
Jill, this isn't the way to go.
Why does this lady want money from you specifically? What about all these other people?
Wouldn't they see the guy dressed just like his buddy up there on the cross and
No.
be like, hey, look, it's his buddy.
No.
Stay to the right, stay to the right.
What is this guy?
I don't know, some kind of like Igor fellow.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I lay down with other men, for I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to this.
Down there, save her.
Go, go, go.
She rejects
Go, drop, drop, drop.
B. Just hit B and then stop
I'm
pressing.
pressing it.
Okay, wow, nice. Nice work, Chill.
Thank you. You can't just hold it to go down in this game. He just does one little hop.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
So this guy was just an asshole. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't have a big... This guy didn't have some big defense.
And he did save the lady,
I think
so
that
nice
chick's
work there.
fine.
Nice.
All right, now
Jill did
let's...
a really good job, despite you guys yelling at her about the ladder mechanics not working.
Yeah, nice work, Jill.
Good job, Jill.
Yeah, we
The
appreciate
ladder
that.
didn't work. You guys were telling me the wrong button.
I mean,
it was B. It really was.
It
I mean, you
was
going
B,
down the
but-
ladder was how Altair would have done it.
But when you hold B, he doesn't just like jump down all the way. He just does one little hop.
Yeah, and that's how your ancestors would have done it, so
Yeah.
you did it correctly.
Thank you.
See, I'm trying to save these people because if we don't, the guards will just kill them.
Yeah. They're gonna be the executioner.
Executed. Is this bad? Am I not supposed to play this way?
No, I don't.
no, you
I
can
don't
play
think.
this way?
I think you're supposed to. I mean, aren't you supposed to kill the rest of these guys after?
I don't know. They all have matching outfits. Anyone with matching outfits deserves death, in my opinion.
Aren't?
So
don't
where's,
the
like-
assassins wear matching outfits?
Where's all the other assassins? Oh wow! Checkmate. Where's all the other assassins that were supposedly supposed to come here and help?
I don't know. Yeah, they were supposed to help save that guy.
Like,
did
yeah, don't
jack
worry
shit.
about saving him. We'll get him. They
We
don't
did
come
all
and
the
get
work.
him. Altair, you do all the work here. We'll just come in and untie him.
Look how good I am at the combat now.
You are really good at the combat. I would even say your opinions on this game are valid because you are good at the combat.
Hey, thank you, online anonymous YouTube commenter.
If you're bad at the combat, then you have no opinions on the game that are valid. That's how it works.
That's true. I wonder if they'd say that to people with disabilities who aren't very good at the game.
You don't get to have an opinion because you're bad at the game.
Hey, buddy, you're sorry? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're mean.
jeez. All right, go free him. Go free like Andrew Tate here.
Push him.
I can't. He kind of looks like him, actually.
Like what?
He actually kind of looks like him.
Oh no.
That's a good point,
That's
actually.
not good at all.
Well, look, the Matrix got him.
Oh, why?
So we can't free any of these people? They're just like forced to stay? Why is her eyes?
He tied that woman up just because she's black. He was a racist.
He tied that woman
And a
up.
woman.
He tied that woman up. Did you guys listen to what he was saying to her? And she said he tried to sleep with her, and she said no.
Really?
So he had her executed.
Wow, I'm glad we saved her.
I'm not.
In the original playthrough, she died.
Yes. Because of both of you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's just see how ladders work real quick. I want to check this out.
At least
Okay.
I saved this bitch.
Whoa, what is
Whoa!
she? B.
I
Look,
did press B.
I'm
but-
not pulling anything.
But when you tap B, when I tapped B, he just went down a hop. What was I
Try
doing?
holding down B. See what that does. So you
It's
were
'cause she
holding
was
down
holding
B.
it.
Oh.
Watch.
You guys told me to hold it.
No,
we said press B.
Press B.
I did press B.
Well,
You held it.
you press
Watch.
and then release. That's what pressing means.
Yeah, look, this is what happens if you hold.
No, so I shouldn't have pressed it again.
To be fair, it is confusing that the grasp mechanic button is the exact same button as the drop.
Yes.
And that has always been weird controls.
Yes.
So it wasn't me being that stupid, right?
No, it's the game's fault.
No.
Are you guys sure? Like, am I just dumb?
Hey, you're the one that beat it. We couldn't. So.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
pressed the wrong button. Well, like, you pressed the button wrong. But if I designed the game, the way you pressed it would have worked too. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, get the flag.
Somebody was saying you can
Cross.
also counter with the hidden blade.
I've never been able to get it to work.
And you know what? Today is not the day we're gonna try.
No, we're just gonna get going
So
here.
let's just get out of here.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
gosh.
Oh, no.
Ray
Wait, he
Rice
even
on the
knocked you
elevator
over. He
there.
even knocked. He knocked you so hard you fell into his person and knocked him down.
I love the physics in this game. They're like so wild.
Yeah, they're really funny. Are you guys excited for Mirage?
I am so excited for Mirage.
I wish that if they made Mirage as classic as they were supposed to, they would make it with like
juice.
physics like this, as if it's a Bethesda game.
I don't want them to play like this.
I want it to be like a Bethesda game.
Hey, do you know those? People online that basically made like Dark Souls, but they made it like 2D or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if they did that for Mirage? They made Mirage, but it's in this exact style of gameplay.
Like, so you're saying somebody else made...
Yes, like someone else made Mirage, but they made it like this.
You should look up and see if there are any Assassin's Creed fan games that exist. I'm actually curious.
I'd play them.
Oh, look at that up.
I'll look at that up.
Wow. Making fun of the
Assassin's
Italians.
Creed fan games. Let's see.
I feel like that'd be a hard fan game to make.
Yeah.
The only reason I wanted to kind of assassinate him the way I did was because I felt like it was just kind of lame when they told you to be stealthy about it, to just go and like get into a huge combat and
Oh,
kill
look,
him.
I did too, but I didn't know how to do it.
No, I understand. That's why I was being annoying about it, because I really wanted to try and show you how I thought we should do it.
This is on the r/Assassin's Creed page. As
Watch
of
you,
December
we
of
took that down.
2022.
They're gonna get sued.
They're making a game called Assassin's Creed Tribute.
What's... Oh.
And
Is it like where they put like a Funko Pop in a jar and they tribute it?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Oh, it's like when you fill a jar with your reproductive juices. Okay, by the way, check this out. We are here.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
You need to like calm down with that map.
I know. He always pulls out that book and angrily slams it on the desk, but then doesn't use it.
That's his anger book.
And then he pulls out his sextant and is like obsessed with that map.
But yeah, that is what that's called, isn't it?
Isn't it called a sextant?
I think it is. I call it a protractor.
I'm gonna look it up.
Do you use it to do sextant things?
Yes. Please stop, Joel.
What? I want to touch my husband and Gucci.
No, it was not a sextant. Okay, I was wrong.
Wait, hey.
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session.
What? You found the stuff on my computer?
You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good, but the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy,
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Is this the part where you get to look at his CP on his computer?
Yes.
Vidix?
Yeah, he says I got turned. Or she said I can get turned for the night.
Yeah.
I really wish that Lucy had more time in these games.
Why does she like randomly turn around?
She wants to kiss.
I think she was supposed to leave the room.
Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Wait, really?
What if you go onto her computer?
Oh, did she say she's not allowed to leave until you go to your room?
Go look on it. Go look for his CP here. COD points, that is.
I think we have to go to our room for now.
So you have to go to
Yeah,
your
I
room
think so.
first, and then she can leave.
Please,
Yeah.
Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Well, you could leave.
Okay, now you can go back out.
I think it's locked.
Whoa, what are they doing? Are they gassing you?
I'm not sure.
My problem with all of this is, like, how do they expect him to not get, like, muscle atrophy and stuff? Because he's always just laying in the Animus, basically, like, sleeping. And then they tell him to get out of the Animus and go to sleep again. In his bed. And then wake up and go in the Animus.
Yeah, what's the problem?
I don't think they care.
Like, do they feed him at least?
No.
Like, my legs would get sick of laying all the way up there, you know? Oh, how did we know the code?
I think we saw it in the computer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we have to go check out Vidic's computer.
We have to look at both.
I like how she basically just, like, gave it away. All the answers you seek are right in front of you. Okay.
So this we already had read. Basically, she had asked about that person who died, remember?
Yeah.
And then Vidic was like, she ended her own existence. Don't look into it.
Yeah. And there's a lot of weird references to pens in those emails.
And 15s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of pen 15s.
So now we have to go sit at Warren Vidic's desk.
No.
We're like, this isn't a very comfy chair.
Doesn't look that comfy.
I guess my only question is, what's the deal with these cameras? Do they just not watch them? Because they just assume that I'm in my room?
I don't know.
I guess so. What's in the deleted items? Administration classified information on September 11th? Oh.
Oh my.
As a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries are prohibited from discussing corporate policies. You acknowledge they've developed such confidential information. Provides Abstergo with a significant competitive advantage. I thought we already read this from Lucy.
I think we did, yeah.
What is this? I know. I know what you're doing. I know what you did. I saw him. He had a metal ball. It opened. They went crazy, shooting, stabbing, tore each other to pieces. I know it was you people. Saw the logo, heard the name. I'm going to tell anyone who will listen. You'll be exposed. They'll know the truth, and then you will pay, you crazy bastards. You'll pay. So who do you think this guy is?
I don't know.
Just some guy?
Well, it has to be someone important. Because how did he see the Apple of Eden?
Maybe it was that past guy, the guy who was like subject, what was it, 15 or 16? Maybe it was
Subject
him.
16?
Yeah.
I'm looking something up.
Can I see the controller? Will you look that up? I'm gonna dig through his emails. Like Rudy Giuliani here. Okay, let's see what's in the inbox. Okay. So I think this is kind of suspicious that this Alan Ricken guy is going to be out of the office starting September 1st.
You told me she wasn't going to be a problem, and oh, here she is stirring up the shit again. Deal with this, Warren. You vouch for her. You're responsible for her. I think because she inquired about Layla.
Okay, let's see what's in the bottom. Okay, well, that's from Lucy, okay. Tensions mounts over Antarctic drilling. The U.S. and the EU are once again facing heavy criticisms for the decision to begin construction of, oil platforms in the Weddell Sea.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So I think they killed that Layla chick because she, like, wasn't a Templar or something anymore, and then they didn't want to tell Lucy about it or something dumb like that. Like, I feel like they're covering something up. You know?
Yeah. They probably are. Again, what's with this pen? Great. Gonna leave it at my desk. Worry less about my things and more about making them. Okay. I found your access key pen today out in the parking lot.
We already had read that one.
Okay. So the game basically was telling you, hey, go take this guy's pen.
Wait. Click on that again.
What, this one?
Yeah, nothing. Get back to work, please. We have a deadline. P.S. Why do you send your emails? It says right up top who's coming from. You said wind up like Layla earlier. What did you mean? What the heck?
What does wind up like Layla mean?
It means they're gonna get rid of her.
How does that mean that?
Because they got rid of Layla. And,
because
like,
Layla killed herself?
But they said she killed herself.
And now they said you're gonna wind up like her? Wouldn't that mean you'd be dead?
Yeah. Jeez. Well, does online say who this guy is?
The I Know guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I'm having a hard time actually figuring it out. So, there's some stuff about Subject 16 in here.
Subject number 9!
Could it have been Layla?
They're saying
that... Not Layla, Lucy?
I don't know. No, I don't think so, because when you click on the metal ball thing, they say it's Apple of Eden number 2. Which,
Wait, could this be Layla? Could Layla have sent this, and then that's why she died?
It was sent on September 4th.
Yeah.
But...
when did Layla die?
I thought a while ago.
She said 5 years ago.
He wouldn't have kept a 5-year-old email in his deleted.
Well, when was this? You'll wind up like Layla September 3rd. Okay, so she must have died before September 3rd, so this wasn't her then.
I don't know who it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Maybe it's Desmond's dad. Will I M. Miles.
Look at that picture of Vidic. He looks so ugly.
I like how there's literally a camera right here.
But they're not looking at us.
And Desmond's just like, yeah, let me just hack into this guy's computer.
This security team must be shit at
There
their
we
job.
go. Let me just like hack into this computer here. Everything will be fine.
I can't find anything about that email.
Maybe most people didn't look into it.
I highly doubt that.
I don't know, it seems like a lot of people forgot a lot of stuff from the earlier versions of these games. Like, a lot of people kind of just forgot about all of the weird evidence of Abstergo controlling people that you find out about in Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer.